Now, something you may have noticed down below this video, there may be, depending on where you are in the world, a few t-shirt designs. So if you are seeing the t-shirt designs below, can you please just leave a comment to tell me, because I'm not sure if it's working or not, because they're not showing up on my computer. So if you could just tell me whether they're there or not. Basically, started designing a couple of shirts, the pretty basic ones so far, just a couple of Pheasantasiam shirts. Perfect for Christmas, just in time for Christmas. So if you're interested, please feel free to click on the links below and have a look. There's more colours than the ones that are pictured. You can get white, black, pink, blue, sort of things. So take a look. But what I really want to know, just tell me if they're showing up, would be great. And yeah, give one to your friends and family for Christmas. Anyway, back to the update. I have the block up in the front of the door. That's because Blanc has hatched her babies. I kind of forgot about them, unfortunately. And there was a water container in here, which I had sitting down here, because this was just evaporating too quick, and I thought, oh, I'll just stick another one in until such time as I need to remove it for the other birds. But unfortunately I came out here this morning and I thought, what's that in the water bowl? And it was 4 little quail. Now, I fished them out, and my wife is currently bringing 2 of them back to life at the moment. And she had 6 eggs altogether, and all 6 of them have hatched. And the other 2 babies are with her now. So small. Such tiny little things. There's the other one. He's tucked up under a wing. You can see her left wing moving slightly. Yeah, there it is. So in a moment, when the ones inside are fully strong, we'll bring them back out here. And they can get into this food here. Just put some of this down. I made this little shaker thing here to get the small seeds out of the Aviary mix, to get out these black canola seeds, rape seeds. The quail, the baby quail, seem to be the only birds I've ever had that eat them. All the ones that end up on the ground in the Pheasantasiam just sprout, which is fine because the birds then eat the sprouts. But yeah, nothing seems to want to eat them apart from the babies, so I made that just to get the black seeds out for them. I'll leave Sauvignon in here at the moment. He seems to be protecting everybody okay, so I'll leave him in here this time, see how it goes. Eventually Blanc will start attacking him, telling him she doesn't want him around. Once she starts doing that, I'll probably put him next door again. Alright, they're ready to go back, and I think Mummy can hear them by the sounds. Sirens, are you kidding me? I'm jinxed. Oh, Blanc has sprung into life. Here you go, here they are. Here they are, Gil. Look, look, here's your babies. We saved them. There you go. Oh, careful little one. Where you going? Oh. Get some food into you. Oh, there's your siblings. There you go, up there. You go find Mummy. Oh, I'm a bit clumsy. Oh. Warm up. Get some energy. Now I've got some of Straub's nibblings, shall we say. There's paint on my hand, not bird shit. So Straub's eats very expensive pellets, and by eat, he just sort of grinds them up really. I don't know how much of it ends up inside him. And so this is just the grindings. And it's nice and fine stuff. Well, it's not that fine actually, but it's finer than most seeds, so we'll just put some of that in here so that the quail have got something small to nibble on the first few days. And hopefully they won't have any more problems with the water. I'll come back later and check on those two. The other two have unfortunately definitely passed away. Surprisingly, all 6 eggs hatched. She's an egg machine. She's a good little mummy, Blanc. Here I am saving the lives of all these creatures, but I don't know what we're going to do with them. Probably have to give them away. One more thing, make sure when you've got baby quail you have water like this with stones in it so they can't drown in it. And baby quail will drown at the drop of a hat, unfortunately. And block off any access to the mesh, because this mesh is well big enough for a little quail to sneak through. While we're in here, yellow and, sorry, I'm sitting on the floor so the angle's a bit weird. Yellow and pinky here keep having eggs, but she sits on them, but they're not fertile. Somebody's not doing his job. Not that it's his job, he doesn't have to do it, but he tries to feed her and stuff. They sort of don't really like each other. They're going through different motions, and but yeah, it's not connecting up properly. Just when I was thinking nothing was working with the babies, everybody hatches at once. What have we got in here? Two little Turks. Still plenty of eggs in there. Might be another one today. By tomorrow. What's that, guys? What's that? Little babies. You guys love little babies, don't you? You love little babies? Pull your toes up. I've got to put the lid back down. Pull your toes up. Pull your toes up. Pull your toes up. Get away. Get away from the edge. Away from the edge. Away from the edge. All of you, away from the edge. I need another hand here. Oh, now I've got the lid jammed. One moment. Well, that was an interesting start to the day, wasn't it, Joester? Hmm? Yeah. Yeah, didn't want that, eh? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, boys. So when I had the lid off here, I noticed you right, Five? You want to be on the film? So, as I was saying, when I opened the box, I noticed there was someone sitting in here. She's still in there. Which is kind of annoying because I've only put a concave in here and here. This one I left empty just to see what they would do. And now there's 3 of them wanting to nest. Or maybe this middle one's been abandoned and she's wanting to move next door. So I'll go grab another concave. And I think I've also got to put another block in there. How big have I made that? Yeah, there must be a block of wood here for them to stand on to get out. Can't even remember what I've done. So I'll go grab another concave for there. Hey. How's everybody doing? You all good? Yeah, he's sitting on eggs as usual. Dove spends most of his life sitting down. Right, anyway, better sort out all these baby birds and mummy birds. It's also molting time of the year. There's a lot of feathers around, which is sometimes disturbing when you come out and you see a heap of feathers. What are you all doing? You all waiting for something? Hmm? dirty your water is. Right, to work, to work. Swinny's nice big tail will be falling off shortly. Still one of a kind, haven't seen any others like her yet. At work we haven't managed to breed one that's the same yet. We may have some like Bubbles, if any of you know Bubbles. Might have got 1 or 2 of them this year. Time will tell what they turn into when they grow up. So I have put a concave in this left hand box now and a step to get out the door. So 3 nesting sets of Turks in there, which is interesting because I've only got 2 males. So somebody, I'll leave that up to your imagination. The one on the right has got 2 babies in it, like I showed you before, and there's also still 8 eggs in it, presumably of which most are no good. They'll be the previous batch that she failed to hatch, and the one in the middle I'm pretty sure is a failure as well. Sorry girl. Sorry. Unblur your face. Who's doing that singing? That's Charlie. Now, Ella's outdoor aviary is being prepared at the moment. She'll be out there today. So it's been a bit of an exciting day, a bit of cleaning to do in here. Keep saying I'm going to do it, never get around to it. We're coming up to the end of the year too, which is when we do our big clean up around the end of the year, beginning of the new year, where we dig all this over, take everything out, dig it over, and make it look all fresh again. I don't know if I will dig all of it over this year because I want to just chuck some seed down here. I want to get my I don't know what you call them, these things, going again, and we'll try and grow some greenery in here before it gets too hot. I'll try and get that done today. Busy at this time of the year, as I'm sure you all are. So I will leave it at that, and I'll see you on the next one, hopefully next week. Bit hard to tell at this time of the year. Try and get a few more videos out before Christmas. Okay, thanks for watching guys. Let's finish on Twisty. Oh, one more thing. I should put this at the beginning actually. Yeah, I'll make another video and I'll put it at the beginning. So you will have already seen it. We'll just save this bit for the end screens. One of which might end up relating to the thing I'm going to go back and record now. Time will tell. He's a pretty boy.